In the annals of ancient India, Kautilya, also known as Chanakya and Vishnugupta, stands as a towering figure, a master strategist, and a visionary statesman. He is credited with being the mastermind behind the rise of Chandragupta Maurya, the founder of the Mauryan Empire, one of the largest and most powerful empires in Indian history. Kautilya's genius lay in his profound understanding of statecraft, economics, and military strategy, all of which he meticulously documented in his magnum opus, the Arthashastra. This treatise, meaning the science of wealth or the science of political economy, is not merely a theoretical work. It is a comprehensive guidebook for rulers, offering practical advice on every aspect of governance. Kautilya lived in a time of great upheaval and change in India. The once mighty Nanda dynasty, which ruled over much of the Indian subcontinent, had grown weak and decadent. Into this power vacuum stepped ambitious regional rulers, each vying for dominance. It was in this context that Kautilya, a Brahmin scholar from Taxila, emerged, driven by a vision of a united and powerful India under the rule of a wise and just king. Recognizing the potential in the young Chandragupta Maurya, Kautilya took him under his wing, becoming his mentor, advisor, and chief minister. Together, they embarked on a campaign of conquest, uniting the fragmented kingdoms of northern India under the Mauryan banner. Kautilya's political acumen combined with Chandragupta's military prowess proved to be an unstoppable force, leading to the establishment of an empire that stretched from the Himalayas in the north to the Deccan Plateau in the south. Kautilya's legacy is inextricably linked to the Mauryan Empire. His Arthashastra, a testament to his political and economic genius, served as the guiding principle for Mauryan rulers for generations. The empire's prosperity, its military might, and its administrative efficiency were all in no small part due to the enduring wisdom of Kautilya. His teachings transcended the confines of ancient India, influencing political thought and statecraft for centuries to come, both within India and beyond its borders. Central to Kautilya's political philosophy is the Saptanga theory, which outlines the 7 essential elements of a state. These elements, analogous to the limbs of a body, are interdependent and work in harmony to ensure the well-being and prosperity of the realm. The 7 elements, as described in the Arthashastra, are Swami, the ruler, endowed with noble qualities and wisdom, is the head of the state. His leadership, guided by Dharma, is paramount to the success of the kingdom. Amatya, the ministers, a council of wise and experienced advisors, assists the king in matters of governance. Their loyalty, knowledge, and sound judgment are crucial for effective decision-making. Janapada, the population, the citizens, comprising people from all walks of life, form the foundation of the state. Their well-being, prosperity, and security are the primary concerns of the ruler. Durga, the fort, fortifications including forts, castles, and fortified cities are essential for the defense of the kingdom. They protect the population and resources from external threats. Kosa, the treasury, a well-managed treasury filled with gold, silver, and other valuables, is vital for the functioning of the state. It funds the army, public works, and other essential expenditures. Danda, the army, a strong and disciplined military force, is necessary to defend the kingdom from external aggression and maintain internal order. The army is the protector of the realm and its people. Mitra, the allies, in a world of shifting alliances and rivalries, it is essential for a king to cultivate reliable allies. Strong alliances provide strategic depth and support during times of war or crisis. According to Kautilya, a deficiency in any one of these elements could weaken the state and make it vulnerable to internal strife or external threats. Therefore, a wise ruler must pay equal attention to the development and maintenance of all 7 limbs of the state to ensure its stability and prosperity. Kautilya firmly believed that the king was not above the law, rather he was bound by it, just like his subjects. The king's legitimacy stemmed not from divine right, but from his ability to uphold dharma, the moral and cosmic order that underpins society. The Arthashastra outlines a rigorous daily routine for the king, designed to cultivate discipline, wisdom, and a sense of responsibility. The king's primary duty was to ensure the welfare and security of his subjects. This included protecting them from external threats, maintaining law and order within the kingdom, and promoting economic prosperity. Kautilya stressed the importance of a fair and efficient judicial system, the equitable collection of taxes, and the provision of public goods such as irrigation canals, roads, and temples. He also emphasized the importance of education, both for the king and his subjects. A well-educated populace, Kautilya argued, was essential for the economic and cultural advancement of the kingdom. He encouraged the study of the Vedas, philosophy, law, military science, and economics. The king himself was expected to be a learned scholar, well-versed in the art of governance, diplomacy, and warfare. Furthermore, Kautilya believed that the king should lead by example. He should be a man of integrity, compassion, and self-control, eschewing vices such as greed, lust, and anger. A virtuous king, Kautilya argued, would inspire loyalty in his subjects and command the respect of his enemies. His reign would be marked by peace, prosperity, and justice, ensuring the stability and longevity of the kingdom. Kautilya understood that a strong economy was the bedrock of a powerful state. He dedicated a significant portion of the Arthashastra to economic policies, outlining strategies for generating wealth, managing resources, and ensuring equitable distribution. He believed that the state had a crucial role to play in regulating the economy, promoting trade, and protecting the interests of both producers and consumers. Agriculture, being the backbone of the economy, received particular attention. Kautilya advocated for the construction of irrigation canals, the provision of seeds and agricultural implements to farmers, and the implementation of fair land revenue policies. He also recognized the importance of trade and commerce in generating wealth. He encouraged foreign trade, the establishment of marketplaces, and the standardization of weights and measures to facilitate fair transactions. Kautilya believed that the state should not be solely reliant on taxation. He encouraged the king to explore other sources of revenue, such as mining, forestry, and state-owned enterprises. However, he cautioned against excessive taxation, which could stifle economic growth and lead to unrest among the populace. He also recognized the importance of social welfare and advocated for the state to provide for the poor and the needy. He believed that a just and equitable society was essential for maintaining social harmony and preventing unrest. This approach to economics, emphasizing both state intervention and individual initiative, reflects Kautilya's pragmatic and nuanced understanding of economic principles. Section 5, the art of diplomacy, maintaining balance in a fractured world. In the ever-shifting landscape of interstate relations, Kautilya placed great emphasis on diplomacy, recognizing it as an essential tool for both advancing national interests and avoiding costly wars. He outlined a sophisticated system of foreign policy based on the mandala theory, which categorized neighboring states into various circles of influence and potential threat. The mandala theory, with its concentric circles of influence, provided a framework for understanding the complex web of relationships between states. Kautilya identified four main types of neighbors. 1. Ari, the enemy, a hostile state posing a direct threat to the kingdom. 2. Mitra, the ally, a friendly state with shared interests and a history of cooperation. 3. Madhyama, the neutral, a state situated between the king's kingdom and his enemy, holding potential strategic importance. 4. Udasena, the indifferent, a powerful state located beyond the immediate vicinity, capable of influencing the balance of power. Kautilya advocated for a pragmatic foreign policy that adapted to the changing circumstances and the relative power of neighboring states. He outlined four main strategies known as the upayas for dealing with other kingdoms. 1. Sama, conciliation, negotiation, diplomacy, and the use of gifts or concessions to appease a potential adversary. 2. Dana, bribery, the use of financial incentives or territorial concessions to win over an enemy's ministers or allies. 3. Peda, dissension, sowing discord and creating divisions within the enemy's ranks, exploiting existing rivalries or weaknesses. 4. Danda, forced military action as a last resort when all other options have been exhausted. Kautilya emphasized the importance of maintaining a strong military even while pursuing peaceful relations. He believed that a credible military deterrent was essential for deterring aggression and ensuring that diplomacy was conducted from a position of strength. Section 6, the wages of war, military strategy and espionage in the Arthashastra. While Kautilya recognized the importance of diplomacy and peaceful coexistence, he was also a pragmatist who understood that war was an inevitable part of statecraft. He dedicated a significant portion of the Arthashastra to military strategy, detailing everything from army organization and battle formations to the use of espionage and psychological warfare. He stressed the importance of a well-trained, well-equipped and disciplined army, organized into four main divisions: infantry, cavalry, chariots and elephants. He detailed various battle formations, emphasizing the importance of adaptability and strategic maneuvering on the battlefield. He also recognized the importance of logistics in warfare, stressing the need for secure supply lines and the efficient movement of troops and supplies. Kautilya placed great emphasis on espionage and covert operations as a force multiplier in warfare. He believed that a well-established network of spies could provide invaluable intelligence on enemy movements, intentions, and weaknesses. He advocated for the use of spies to sow discord within enemy ranks, subvert their allies, and gather information that could provide a strategic advantage. He also understood the importance of psychological warfare, recognizing that victory in war depended not only on military might but also on breaking the enemy's morale. He advocated for the use of propaganda, deception, and psychological tactics to demoralize the enemy and sway public opinion in favor of the king's cause. Kautilya's comprehensive approach to warfare, encompassing military strategy, espionage, and psychological operations, highlights his understanding of the multifaceted nature of conflict and his belief that victory required a combination of military prowess, cunning, and strategic thinking. Section 7. Justice and the law, maintaining order within the kingdom. Kautilya believed that a just and efficient legal system was fundamental to maintaining order, upholding dharma, and ensuring the prosperity of the kingdom. He dedicated a significant portion of the Arthashastra to outlining a comprehensive legal code that addressed a wide range of offences from petty theft to treason. He advocated for a system of justice that was fair, impartial, and accessible to all, regardless of their social standing. The king, as the supreme judge, was responsible for ensuring that justice was served and that the law was applied equally to all his subjects. He outlined a hierarchy of courts, with local courts at the village level progressing to higher courts in the cities, and ultimately to the king's court for the most serious offences. Kautilya's legal code was remarkably detailed, covering civil, criminal, and commercial law. It addressed issues such as property rights, inheritance, contracts, marriage, divorce, assault, theft, murder, and treason. He prescribed a range of punishments from fines and corporal punishment to exile and death, depending on the severity of the crime. He also recognized the importance of evidence-based justice and outlined procedures for gathering evidence, questioning witnesses, and conducting trials. He emphasized the importance of impartiality and fairness in the judicial process, cautioning judges against being swayed by personal biases or external pressures. Kautilya's emphasis on a just and efficient legal system highlights his understanding that the rule of law was essential for maintaining order, protecting individual rights, and fostering a climate of trust and stability within the kingdom. Section 8. The Enduring Legacy of Kautilya, a timeless treatise on statecraft. Kautilya's Arthashastra stands as a testament to his genius and his lasting impact on political thought and statecraft. For centuries it served as a guidebook for rulers, not only in India but also in other parts of Asia, where it was translated into various languages and studied by scholars and statesmen. The Arthashastra's enduring relevance lies in its pragmatic approach to governance, its emphasis on the welfare of the people, and its timeless wisdom on human nature and the art of leadership. The treatise's influence can be seen in the administrative systems, legal codes, and foreign policies of numerous empires and kingdoms that rose to prominence in the centuries following its composition. Its teachings transcended cultural and geographical boundaries, influencing political thought from Southeast Asia to the Middle East. Even today, the Arthashastra continues to be studied by scholars and policymakers around the world who find its insights on leadership, strategy, and diplomacy remarkably relevant to contemporary challenges. Its enduring legacy is a testament to the timeless wisdom of Kautilya, the ancient mastermind of statecraft whose teachings continue to shape our understanding of politics, power, and the art of governance. Section 9. Kautilya's relevance in the 21st century. While the world has undergone a dramatic transformation since Kautilya's time, his teachings remain surprisingly relevant to the challenges facing modern nation-states. His emphasis on diplomacy, his understanding of the balance of power, and his insights into human nature continue to resonate with policymakers and strategists in the 21st century. In an era of globalization, characterized by complex interdependence and the rise of new powers, Kautilya's emphasis on diplomacy and strategic alliances holds particular significance. His mandala theory, with its focus on understanding the motivations and capabilities of neighboring states, provides a valuable framework for navigating the complexities of international relations in a multipolar world. Furthermore, Kautilya's emphasis on economic prosperity as the foundation of national strength remains as relevant as ever. His insights on the importance of innovation, infrastructure development, and a skilled workforce provide valuable lessons for countries seeking to compete in the global economy. His warnings against excessive taxation and the importance of maintaining a balance between state intervention and free markets continue to resonate with policymakers grappling with the challenges of economic management. Perhaps most importantly, Kautilya's emphasis on ethical leadership and the ruler's responsibility to serve the people serves as a timeless reminder that true power lies not in coercion or oppression, but in wisdom, compassion, and the pursuit of justice. In a world often characterized by short-term thinking and the pursuit of narrow self-interest, Kautilya's teachings offer a compelling vision of leadership grounded in ethical principles and a commitment to the common good.